What's good? Y'all know what the business is. It's Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time we grinding. Shout out to everybody on the boxing grind. We in here, man. Talking some real boxing, man. I was catching Southside 601. Southside Boxing 601. Little clip from the Smoke City Mobcast last night with Fred on there. And, I don't care about the money these fighters make. Honestly, I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? The money has destroyed the sport. Everybody would rather not fight. You know what I'm saying? They rather not fight the tough competition and wait for that bag. Wait for the bag to be right. But if you do what you got to do and you fight the right people, the money gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what these fighters are making. I don't care. Oh, let me build this fight up so we can at least get $2 million a piece. I don't care about that shit, man. Seriously, I don't care. Because if you handle your career and you fight who you supposed to fight, the money gonna come. The money gonna come. And people trying to hold out and marinate the fight. And so, I mean, what is Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia marinating for? That shit ain't no super fight. That ain't no super fight. How can you be in a super fight when motherfuckers fight once and twice a year? You can't be in the super fight when you fight once or twice a year. And when you fight once or twice a year, you fighting Campo, you fighting Rios, you fighting Granados, you fighting Berto, you fighting Jose Benavidez. You think people really care about that, man? If they're not doing something on that Saturday, they might particularly tune in. But ain't nobody saying, oh man, I gotta watch Earl versus Campo. Oh, I gotta watch Danny versus Rio. No. It's as much as you guys want to criticize people for being casual fans. Them motherfuckers know what a good fight is. You know what I'm saying? As much as y'all want to criticize casual fans for watching Conor McGregor Mayweather and wanting to tune in, you dudes show tuning in to that Fred beef, that fake ass beef Fred and them having. Y'all show tuning in on that, and y'all giving them record numbers and stuff of that nature. Like I said, it makes no difference, but I'm just saying that's being a hypocrite. No matter if it's two different reasons. At the end of the day, people love controversy. And Floyd said it a long time ago. People love controversy. They love a circus show. And real boxing talk don't matter on YouTube. Let me just tell you that right now. Real boxing talk doesn't matter on YouTube. Just as you dudes, just as the casual fans love controversy, you dudes love it too. And that's a fact. Because I know some great boxing channels that don't get no publicity. That know boxing more than a lot of these channels out here, man. A lot of these channels. But that's not what y'all want. Y'all don't want informative boxing channels. Y'all want the controversy. Y'all want the back and forth. That's what y'all want. I don't want to hear nothing about Fred in the comment section. I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you buying into it, you watching back and forth, if anybody with a brain know what Fred is doing, man. Fred is trying to get y'all to talk about Danny and Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? And when he makes a valid boxing point, just strictly on boxing, I can respect that. But this is all orchestrated to get the juices flowing and everybody buying into it. And I think it's good though. You know what I'm saying? It's getting people interacting and getting people breaking live stream records. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely cool. But where's that same energy and where's that same support to real boxing talk, man? You don't get real boxing talk from a lot of channels. Everything is about boxing. It's about everything around boxing. It ain't boxing. When people break down fights and talk boxing, you dudes don't watch it. And that's a shame, though, man. That's a shame. That's a real shame. That controversy and everything about boxing, the money, or why this guy ain't fighting this guy. It don't get that support. It don't get that same energy. And that's a shame, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes out here that's kicking real game that's not getting what they should get. But like I said, man, and like I said, they reach out to me a lot of times and be like, woo, woo, woo. And I'll be like, man, at the end of the day, man, I mean, it ain't really nothing I can say. This shit on YouTube ain't about boxing no more. This shit is a pageantry. It's like a ring walk. It's just like a ring walk now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like what's that boy Pretty Montana, whatever his name from Ohio. It's like Broner. It's all bark but no bite. That's what it's come to, man. You know, just be looking at this shit sometimes and you be like, man, this ain't what I do videos for. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, the bullshit. But, you know, I respect it. I mean, whatever you guys want, but I won't be really changing my channel to fit in. I'm gonna just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And what I came in and do. I don't really care about the views. I just do it because I enjoy it. All right. But like I said, y'all buying into that Fred shit. He pulling y'all right into that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all biting on every word that he's saying. And he getting y'all to talk about Danny and Sean. That's what he's being hired to do by Kenny Porter. That's what Kenny Porter sent him out here to do, to get y'all to talk about this fight. They want this fight to do good numbers. I don't care for it to do good numbers. You know, but apparently he said that we all gonna look stupid after the fight. When the fight is made, it was all about the money. How much money did that fight jump up from September 8th, from September 8th of 2018, from 18 to 19? I mean 17 to 18. How much money did that fight jump? You know what I'm saying? They acting like these niggas are super fighters. They not. This is not no super fighting division. Nobody got personality in this division except for Keith Thurman. And the momentum Keith Thurman had going on, fighting on CBS, getting people engaged, that shit is gone. He got to rebuild his whole image up. For real. He must rebuild his whole image up. Rebuilding his whole image up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's about building his image up. And well, for him, but other than that, I don't really care to know what Terrence Crawford is doing. I don't really care to watch Earl interview. I don't really care to watch Danny Garcia interview with Sean Porter. You know, Kenny Porter and Angel was funny from time to time, but other than the fighters, they all bored. They don't have a pay-per-view mindset. You know, nobody gonna want to be the bad guy. Keith Thurman started to be the bad guy, but then we know what happened with him and the injuries and stuff. Don't nobody want to be the bad guy. You know, and where's the money coming from? What kind of money these guys think they're gonna command, especially Sean Porter? Don't nobody care to watch Booster Porter. Don't nobody care to watch him. Don't tell the fans it's about the money, because we don't care. That shit don't make my pockets no fatter. You don't put Nikes on my feet. You don't put school clothes on my daughter back. You know what I'm saying? What up, JD fans? I see you. What's up, Squalor? See you, Leon Hart. I see you. What's up, Kerchell? Alexander, I see you. Yeah, that shit don't put on my back. Don't do nothing for me. It don't. So why would I care? Don't tell the fans it's about the money. Because did Sugar Ray Robinson say it was about the money? No. Did Jack Johnson, was it all about the money? No. It wasn't. I'm not saying it wasn't about the money at all, but it wasn't all about these fighters. It's all about the money. Instead of taking a chance to fight 3 or 4 times a year and stay active, they'd rather fight once or twice a year so they can preserve their O. Oh, so they can have a tune-up 2 times a year. If you fight 2 times a year, you say you fight January, you fight November, I mean, of course you're going to need a tune-up. You know, because of course you're going to use the rusty, I'm rusty. Because you need to fight 2 times a year. A fighter should fight 4 times a year, once in a quarter, and 3 times a minimum. That's a minimum of 3 times. You will get your money then. You know what I'm saying? You going to make money if you fight good competition. But if you fight twice a year, you shouldn't get a tune-up. And they want to talk about the money. Oh, we ain't fighting Earl because of the money. Or we ain't fighting Bud because of the money. Or Bud and Earl ain't fighting because of the money. I don't get that. I seriously don't get that. Because the money will come if you fight these guys, man. And they hide behind the money. That's this whole generation of boxing. Is hiding behind the money. That's what they do. They hide behind the money. They fight 2 times a year. I'm gonna go fight 2 times a year. I made enough this year. It's all about hiding behind the money. That's all it's about. Oh, this ain't enough money in that fight, and this ain't enough money. To the point where you turning the fans off, you ain't giving the fights we want to see. There's no reason that Sean Porter should just fought Granados and Rios last year. Granados and Berto. What did that do for his career? Did Sean Porter fighting Rios and Berto make you want to see him fight Errol Spence anymore? Did it make you want to see him fight Errol Spence anymore? No. It didn't make you want to do nothing. It turned you off. Those are 2 ugly fights. It didn't bring more people to the sport. You know what I'm saying? It didn't bring nobody to the sport. It didn't bring nobody to the sport. And that little dude, Gregory Wyatt box, shut up. Mike say they hate boxing so much. Shut up. These niggas just be just talking to here. They so talk. Oh, ham ass niggas, man. Yeah, they not worried about their legacy. They worry about their pockets. Because with so many titles out here, at the end of the day, when you retire and you get into a Hall of Fame where they talk about your career, oh, he had 25, you know, he won 7 titles and he had 35 title defenses. And you know, it's gonna sound good, but nobody gonna look. A lot of people not gonna look deeper and say, "Damn, who did he fight?" You know what I'm saying? Oh, he ducked him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't gonna say that. Mr. D X Factor, what's going on, family? He said, "Man, barbershop conversation video pissed me off. This dude said we as the fans are ungrateful. He just doing that, man. He playing the role, man. Y'all letting this nigga upset y'all for no reason, bro. He letting y'all upset y'all for no reason, dog. Don't feed into it, bro. You giving this dude credence. You giving him life. He don't really believe that shit, bro. You can look at the way he be talking. He don't believe that. He just saying that to get the juices flowing, man. These niggas is getting lucrative views. They getting big views off of this shit going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? This is getting these dudes big views. You know what I'm saying? You know, these dudes is getting views that they never got before. So it makes sense to go back and forth. And then you're going back and forth with a guy that's in your community that's not going to go out his way and get personal. So it makes sense. I'm not buying into it. I just laugh at this shit, man. How can these boxing fans be ungrateful when we don't get the best? What was that year? What's going on, Southside? What was that year we got that terrible fucking fight? It was the year after Canelo Alvarez when Golden Boy, when Oscar was playing with the Devil's Dandruff and they was trying to buy Golden Boy from him for $100 million, Al Heyman and Richard Schaefer, and then they ran out all of the fighters' contract. It was Danny Garcia versus, was it Salka that year? It was a whole bunch of trash fights that year. You know what I'm saying? Were we ungrateful that year? 2014. Were we ungrateful that year? We didn't get no good fights that year. I think you got Canelo Lara that year. We didn't get no good fights that year. And that wasn't even a title fight. People forget that. That wasn't a title fight. If you care about those type of things, that fight was at 155. You didn't get no good fights that year. None. Were we ungrateful then? No. If this was another sport, man, let's keep it real. If this shit was basketball or football somehow and they orchestrated this shit like this, man, motherfucking fans get the fuck on. Won't nobody watch this shit no more. Won't nobody buy jerseys no more, nothing like that. And that's funny that these boxers, okay, it's all about the money, okay? It's funny that it's all about the money for these boxers, but none of these niggas got no endorsements. You don't never see these niggas in an Everfresh commercial. You don't never see these niggas in a Home Depot commercial. You don't see them in a Nike commercial or Reebok commercial. At the end of the day, if it's about the money, shouldn't your management team be on their grind and be on their hustle to get that endorsement money? To see you at Foot Locker, you know, wearing some shoes on. Shit, we don't even see you in the motherfucking Dick's Sporting Goods. We don't see you in none of that. You ain't even on the Walmart ad. You ain't even in McDonald's ad. If it's all about the money, why aren't these dudes getting endorsements? They got to figure this out. Don't nobody care about this shit, man, outside of real hardcore boxing fans. Nobody. Nobody. Troy King. Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. Fake Troy King account, man. Get out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. Motherfuckers always want to hate. They want to be in my position. Start your own channel then. That's what I tell people that always want to talk shit. Start your own channel then. This is simple as that, bro. No, but I hate your channel and woo, they get blocked or they still out there. They still come and watch the channel for what? Why? Why are you still watching? Why still you watching my channel? I don't get it. Like, these niggas is lames out here, man. Yeah, not even Everlast. Last person I seen on the Everlast in Macy's was Andre Ward. He wasn't even a commercial. He was just on some fucking plaques fighting. If it's all about the money, you know what I'm saying? If it's all about the money, why ain't these niggas why are these dudes getting endorsements? Why these dudes ain't even a commercial? Are they in the locals commercials in Dallas? It's early any local commercials, car dealership commercials. I don't get it. If it's about the money, Why ain't they hustling? Why are they just waiting on the check from Al Heyman? Why are they waiting on the check from Bob Arum, Stephen Espino? Why are they sitting around waiting for it? These dudes ain't no hustlers, dog. These dudes ain't no hustlers, man. You know what I'm saying? These dudes ain't no hustlers, man. I see the Charlos and GQ. That's what's up. That's what's up. I will give props for that. You know, these dudes ain't trying to hustle for real. These dudes want to be lazy. They don't want to do media. They don't want to do media obligations. And that's all sports. But when you go to real sport like NFL, major team sports, you have to. They do mandate that you or they do require that you talk to the media. All right, they do require you talk to the media. So, you know, boxing, you don't have to talk to the media, you know, until it come fight week. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I don't get it. If it's about the money, why are we just sitting around fighting 2 times a year and not hustling and trying to expand your brand? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't hustling, trying to get more fighters? If you ain't only fighting 2 times a year, why ain't these dudes at these amateur tournaments trying to sign fighters under man down promotion? Which I don't know if they are or aren't. I don't believe so because they ain't really signed nobody under whatever Sean Booster Porter Promotions is. Shout out to File Pacino, man. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, man. Why aren't these dudes out here adding to their rosters, man? Why aren't they putting fighters under their banner names? Why ain't they out here really hustling, really putting these fight cards? These dudes is lazy, man. They don't really want to get it. They really don't want to shine, dog. They just want to, you know, throw some punches, get a check, and go home. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the state of the game. They don't care about the state of their image. They don't. They don't. What is the management team for? Like how Al Heyman drawing the deal up. Why do I have an additional manager? Why do I have Kenny Porter around if Sean Porter is never going to fight in Ohio? If Sean Porter is not going to have endorsement deals in Ohio? If Sean Porter not going to have endorsement deals in Las Vegas? What is the point of that? What is the point of you fighting 2 times a year? You don't have nothing else going on, really. Nothing. They don't have nothing going on. No deals, no signature deals with nobody, no shoe deals. Ain't nobody coming out with their own boxing apparel. They might sell a couple shirts here and there. Shit, Black Fight Fan doing that and probably selling more shirts than all of them. So what is their agenda? Their agenda is a lot of these dudes don't love boxing. Let me tell you that. A lot of these dudes ain't boxing historians. They don't care for the sport. They don't care about nothing about boxing. They don't care if they leave it in a shitty position when they leave the game. They don't care about that. They don't care about it. They just want to throw some punches, cash a check, live their life. That's it. They don't live a fighter's lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You know, they don't live a clean lifestyle. They don't care. You heard Rigondeaux said it out his mouth. I don't even like this shit. I just do it so it would get me out the fields of Cuba. He just said, I don't love it. I said, when he said that shit, I said, oh, man, he about to get his ass kicked. I picked him to lose, but I was like, yeah, he about to get his ass kicked. I thought he was going to quit to get knocked out of my brain. When Rigondeaux said that, and don't take his truthfulness for weakness, a lot of fighters feel that way. A lot of these dudes were too short to play other sports. A lot of these dudes was too unathletic to play a lot of other sports. Just as you see media reporters, you know, that cover boxing. These niggas didn't want to cover boxing. They wanted to go cover the NFL, NBA, shit, golf, tennis, anything but boxing, UFC. But you know what? They got stuck covering boxing because they wasn't the best. Yeah, he said that shit right before the Lomachenko fight. Right before the Lomachenko fight in the promo. I said, oh yeah, I'm glad I picked Lomachenko. Even though I wasn't having no second thoughts about it, but it's the same trickle down effect, man. This the game that they ain't gonna give you, bro. This is the real game they not gonna give you out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some other things as well too, but this is the real shit right here, man. All these reporters, like these major reporters, I'm not talking about the new. All these reporters don't want to cover boxing. These niggas ain't boxing cover. They just doing it because they have no other choice. They have to put food on their table. You know, they got to feed their family. You feel what I'm saying? They have no other choice but to cover this shit. Because they don't cover this shit, they ain't going to be covering nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be able to talk about the news. They're not going to be able to be on the news talking about niggas dying and shit like that. They don't. This is the last resort. Same thing as boxers. A lot of these niggas want to play football. They too short. 5'6", 5'5". What you gonna play in football? You probably ain't fast enough to be a running back. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a cornerback. You too little. If you ain't gonna run no 4'3", no 4'2". A lot of these dudes, they ain't choose boxing. They just did boxing because that's what they size indicated they can do. That's what they chose. They chose boxing because it was a way out. It ain't choose boxing because they love the sport. You can tell the love is not there. Everything is driven by the money. They don't care about the fans. Everything is about that bread. Shout out to AA Boxing and Blunts. He got a super dope video with Eddie Hearn chopping it up, man. That shit's funny as fuck, man. Y'all go check him out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, these dudes, man, like in the UK, they fight. You know what I'm saying? Russia, man, they did the whole documentary on ESPN about them fighting in the streets, like street fight, nigga. Like, that's what they did. Like, nigga might, like Pokemon. Like, you run into a Pokemon. Niggas remember that shit back in the day. Not this Pokemon Go shit. And you run into a wild Pokemon, you got to scrap. That's what it came down to. They love to fight. Brits love to fight, too. Brits love boxing. Brits love boxing more than Americans love boxing, as far as the fighters as well. The fighters and the fans, that's a fact. They love to fight. In America, they just choose to fight because they don't have no other choice. The reporters choose to cover boxing because they have no other choice. They really want to cover the NFL. They really want to cover NCAA. They really going to want to cover basketball, but it ain't enough spots in there. And that's a fact. So don't never get it twisted. When you see a guy like Rigondeaux say, "Well, I don't really love the sport. I just did it to get me out the fields." He ain't the only one. He was just being truthful. You could tell, man. People that love the box, man, you think these dudes a lot of these dudes be wanting to go to these fights? No, they don't. When you want to go to these fights, Al Heyman probably make them show up to these fights. You know what I'm saying? Or a lot of these times they be supporting they friends, whatever. But some of them do show up to every fight. And I think those are more the ones that really actually love the sport. If you go around and talk to your average boxer, a lot of them don't even watch the sport of boxing. A lot of them don't even watch it, don't even love the sport of boxing. So, of course, now when you put all this into the equation, you add all this up and divide it and chop it up, guess what you get? You get a whole bunch of money-hungry boxers that just care about the money and don't care about the game. So if you don't love the game, even if you don't, a lot of these dudes don't like the game, they like the sport of boxing. If you don't love the sport and you don't like the sport, then you think you care about the state of the sport? You think you care about the fans, even if the fans are paying your bills? No. And that's how boxing got into the basement. And it's about to be in the court burning the hell up. That's how it happened. You know what? You got guys that don't care about the sport. Now it's more money in boxing than ever. It's more money ever than boxing. It's so much money in boxing now. Now you got people that strictly get into the sport for the money. They don't care about, the legacy part of boxing no more. They heard Mayweather say, "Fuck my legacy. I'd rather get the bread." They hear that and they playing off of that. It's like Lil Wayne. They say these are Lil Wayne kids, Lil Uzi Vert and all that shit. This is the young kids tell me. It's the same thing with Floyd. Floyd has destroyed the game. Not as in the ring, his style, but he destroyed the game. All these dudes is following Floyd's lead, man. Once or twice a year. Nigga didn't, and if you look at him, you actually did your research, you know he had bad hands. So he tried to preserve his hands, all right? They see, and he fight once or twice a year. This nigga was getting a $30 million bag at one point, $20 million, then $40 million. These niggas not getting that, bro. You getting $1-2 million. And then if I'll get you something on the back end and invest it, it might turn to $5 million somewhere down the line, $6 million. But is that what you want? Is that what you want? Don't you want better for yourself? You should want to entertain the fans. You should want to give the fans more than once or twice Sean Porter a year, more than once a year Keith Thurman, more than twice a year for Earl Spence. You should want to give the fans that. But you can't give the fans that if you Earl or if you a Lara at one point or somebody like that when you can't get adequate competition. When you fight the state BC, that's another bum you fight, man. He a bum, so he fight the bums. But the guys that won't fight you, that want to fight you, they don't want to fight you, they don't get the criticism. They get protected. They protect the duckers now. But at the end of the day, Fred, don't tell nobody it's about the money. We don't care. We don't care. Because do they care when we pay for a pay-per-view like Bernard Hopkins and Chad Dawson won, and in the first round, in the first round, Bernard Hopkins separated his shoulder, and did we get a refund? No. Do we care when we pay for Showtime and we don't get Earl Spence versus Sean Porter this year, but we pay $14 each month? Each month? That's over like $200, I believe, or somewhere near there, right? That's somewhere near over $200 or something like that. And we don't get the fight we want. Do we say, oh man, we call Comcast Xfinity or DirecTV or Time Warner or whoever and get my refund back since I didn't get my money? No. We can't say that. We supported this damn PBC shit. We support that Top Rank shit. You know what I'm saying? We support this boxing. Do we get a refund? No, we don't. When y'all don't deliver the fights we want to see, we supposed to just sit there and be okay. But at the end of the day, you know, if we take our money away, what do y'all have? Nothing. They have nothing. Legitimately, they have nothing. We pay their bills, really. I mean, you got people who, you got people who take their tax money. You got people that take their last dime to get to these fights. $20 a month. That's a shame. You got people that take their last money to get to these fights. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all motherfuckers don't even be begging no more. Ain't no Hagler. It's no reason we ain't had another Hagler Hearns, man. Never. And these niggas get in the ring and go into safe mode. Go into safe mode. Go into survival mode when they get popped a couple times. Like Adrian Broner versus Mikey Garcia. He go into survival mode talking about what that hoe say, man. He went into survival mode to say, Mikey was running the whole night. I'm like, what? These dudes don't even be banging no more, man. They don't even be banging no more, man. Where's the Rafael Benitez versus Sugar Ray Leonard? Where's the Sugar Ray Robinson versus Jake LaMotta? Them motherfuckers fought 25,000 times, man. These dudes don't even be fighting no more. And what they doing is starving. They starving the fans out. So they starve y'all out for Danny and Sean for a couple years, right? So when you finally get it, you're like, oh, we finally get a big fight. It's a big. No, it's not. These niggas just starved y'all out for years, man. Tune up after tune up, talking after talking, and you get to fight and motherfuckers happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like going out with a girl and you paying her to go out to dinner, and she might give you a kiss. She might let you finger for a year or two, and then, you know, after you spent all your money and you finally took her to these nice restaurants, you fingered her a couple times, got a kiss, and she finally let you hit out of guilt, or, you know, he finally earned it. She let you hit after 2 years. Ain't no nigga doing that. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. You bringing her food up to the job every day. You doing everything to war. You the sucker nigga. And the boxing fans, we the sucker niggas, dog. We the sucker niggas, man. Like Black Fight fans say, we just don't talk about it. But they talking about it still, though, man. Daddy is shine. Fred is doing this, man. He manipulating people, but you're going to talk about it because everybody getting views. Everybody making that bread now. We're going to continue to talk about it. And it's a good fight. It's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it's not a good fight. I think it's a good chance it's going to be a classic fight, like a classic fight for this generation. You know what? It's a good fight. But what I'm saying is this. I'm not about to sit here and keep complaining about the fights we're not getting and keep supporting the fighters that keep ducking and on that bullshit, man. I created that boycott group, and the boycott group is this. All right, because I can't always say it at the end of my videos. My mouth feel kind of better today. You know how you got that wisdom tooth coming in, that little pink shit, that little gums kind of flap up. Feel better now. All right. This is what it's intended for. All right. That group is not intended just for Sean and Danny fight. It's the fight. It's when fighters take tune-up fights in the main event, or it's a bullshit fight. Like let's say, I can't explain it. Let's say I'm trying to think of a fight real quick. Amir Khan versus Samuel Vargas, perhaps. You know, you say Amir Khan versus Samuel Vargas, okay? You be like, man, that motherfucker don't deserve. I'm just saying hypothetically. I'm not saying this is true, but you know, if you like, oh man, Khan should have fought, woo, 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 and we're streaming, you be like, okay. Don't watch it. We're streaming. Also, it's for fights that it's really not all for boycott fights. I kind of turn in. I kind of want to do like watch parties for older fights. You know what I'm saying? So you might see the name change again. Like I might like every Saturday afternoon that we don't have a fight, or Sunday afternoon that we don't have a fight, I might stream a old school fight on there, and we can watch it and watch the old school fight. So it's just not for boycott neither, man. We gonna stream old school fights, but it's basically the fights that we deem that need to be boycotted. Like if Mikey Garcia don't fight Earl, he go fight I don't know. He go fight Ross Salka. Okay, we stream that hoe, man. Just it's not to get them the viewerships. You know what I'm saying? We might not have a major impact on it, but guess what? We did our part. We not just complaining about shit and complaining about it and complaining about it, not doing nothing. It's just doing our little part, and you never know how far it may grow. Yeah, Bavek and AJ. So we doing our part, man, to be honest, man. And that's my part. It's my philosophy, and it is what it is, man. But yeah, but like I was saying, man, yeah, about this money shit, man. Fred, he said the fans ungrateful and this and that. It is what it is, man. Just because he put a sauna bag on and wrap his hands up and throw some punches and shit like that. He living a fighter lifestyle. Motherfucker, I got shit to do. I don't own properties. I ain't got meals, Fred. I ain't touching meals. I ain't touching them, my brother, man. But like I say, man, yeah, they don't care about the fans. You call us ungrateful. We sat through all this bullshit ass fighting. I guarantee you, man, you go watch some of them old fights we gonna put on, you're gonna be mad at these boxers, man. But like I said, these are a whole bunch of guys that didn't want to choose boxing as a trade. I'm not saying everybody. All these dudes didn't want to use boxing as their first trade. Niggas wanted to play football, but all these little niggas was too little to play. All of them, except for the heavyweights. And a lot of heavyweights played football. Brazil was a quarterback. Deontay Wilder wanted to play football and basketball. His daughter was sick, so he had to drop out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, the Eastern Europeans, that's boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking, boxing is what they live. They fought 5,000 amateur fights, so they love it. I don't know, man. You know how YouTube is, man. Yeah, they cut me off, man. I was talking too much real shit. I'll talk about that towards the end. I'm gonna stay on a few more minutes, but yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like I say, man, these dudes don't really want to fight no more, man. They don't really love the game, man. That's what people missing. So you love the money, but you don't love the game. A lot of these dudes don't love this shit, man. You can look at them when they talk about it. Jared Hurd looks excited about fighting. You can hear the enthusiasm in his voice. He's excited. He's the late starter to the sport. He's excited about fighting. He want to fight. DeCharlo's excited about fighting. You know what I'm saying? They excited about fighting. It turns them on. Adonis Stevenson, you think he liked to fight? No, it's what he can do. He got out of jail and picked up a trade. It's something he can do. He wasn't happy about fighting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes ain't happy about fighting. They don't love the sport. They love what the sport can do for them. Shout out to Matt Valentine, appreciate it. Movement, stay strong, going hard. Yeah. They don't love this shit, man. And they don't care what type of state they leaving into the next generation hands. But I am excited for the next generations of fighters. The Jaron Ennis's, the other Gary Russell brothers. I'm excited about Lil B-Hop Colbert, Richard Hitchens, Erickson Lubenstil, the kid from Australia, Michael Gamboso. I did a Who Got Next on. I'm excited about him because I'm excited about Shakir Stevenson, Mick Conlon, Teofimo Lopez, Rolly. These dudes want to fight. They want to fight. They want it now. I'm excited about that next crop. I wish we can just cut this crop of bullshit ass fight and get to them because these fighters want to smoke. That's a different breed. This generation of niggas right here, man, most of these niggas is pussies, man. Pussies. You can say what you want to say about Canelo, but it's more Oscar making him duck people. I ain't mad at Canelo as far as, what he's done in the sport. He ducked a few niggas, you know what I'm saying? I will say that, but, it's been worse. Yeah, Stevenson was in jail. He was a pimp or some shit, yeah. He turned pro under Emmanuel Stewart's at 29 years old. Yeah, that period one. Let's get some checks first. Man, them checks gonna be better after the fight. Don't you? If Earl smash you or if Sean smash Earl, I expect you to go ahead and fight Brandon Rios and get a couple tune-ups in to get your mind right. I expect them to get your ass with them to get them fights. But Sean Porter, that's a nigga with nothing to lose. What do he got to lose? Ain't nobody checking him out. True. How they gonna act when they get some money? But I think them niggas, when they get money, man, they still gonna bang, bro. I think it's so a lot of them niggas is clustered up in the same weight class areas. It's a pride thing. Them niggas got pride. A lot of these boxers out here, they compromise pride, Alexander. They compromise pride. They don't care about pride. They don't care that they a pussy in the public eyes. Because you know what? When they go out to the Winn-Dixie, they go out to the Krogers, the Myers, the Walmarts, don't nobody know who they is. Don't nobody imagine they had LeBron fame. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron say, you know what? I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna play in the Western Conference Finals this year. We're gonna lose to Golden State anyway. Imagine if LeBron go out in public, go to them his son AAU games, to go to the grocery store. They're gonna be, you a hoe ass nigga. Woo woo. Boxers ain't got to deal with that. Boxers don't have to. Nobody know who they is. Who this little short ass 5'6" nigga, man? With a Range Rover. What this nigga do? He sell real estate. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to deal with that, dog. So they could be cowards without notoriety. They could be cowards. Nobody know who they are. I'm not sure, man. I'm not. You could ask Blue Blood Sports TV. I think he close to Richard Hitchens. You know how that TMT shit is. That nigga might not fight to 28. But yeah, man. That's how it is, man. Them dudes ain't got to deal with that. They get their money and be low key, man. These niggas at the grocery store, man, they ain't got to deal with no backlash. Only time you deal with Keith Thurman deal with backlash for real is when he went to the Danny and Rios fight and that fan pulled up on him. Remember when Fred, when they tried to treat Fred like a kid when he was at the table with Keith and Mikey, and I forget what Fred said in particular. You know, I forget what Fred he say. When Keith Thurman gonna fight Terrence Crawford, and Fred was like, yeah, he told Espinoza and Keith, you only fight once a year. So I forgot exactly what he said. And Fight Hype said, idiot reporter says, woo, 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 woo. See, for me, before I get off here, I would have smacked the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? And Fred took it for a grain of salt, and he's a different cat. Professional cat, well-educated cat, not saying that I'm not. But at the end of the day, you know, hell no, man. I wasn't going to sit there and, for one, let Steven Espinoza say that bullshit. That's why I don't want the credentials, really. I cover the fight, see the fighters in the hallway, woo, woo, woo. Ain't no nigga about to lie to me on my face while I got a camera, period, without a camera. You're not about to lie to me. We know Keith Thurman a bitch, man. I know you don't want to call him a bitch to his face. But don't say, oh, Keith Thurman, and, you know, it's not fair to Keith Thurman. And it is fair. He fought once in 2016, once in 2017. Once. What you mean it ain't fair? And then Fight Hype say, idiot reporter. Man, nigga, please. Nigga, when I seen you, it's on. Same thing with Ellie Sackback. That sneak this and he's saying, well, you got to keep it professional and you know, I don't want to lose my credit. Fuck that access, man. That shit's all for fake niggas, man. A lot of them niggas be fake, talk shit about each other, sneak diss, put a video up. It's all, well, how you doing, brother? Never better, brother. In your face, it's all sneak dissing. And then they put these bullshit videos out, these bullshit titles out, and then you still rubbing shoulders being cool. No, I don't want to be cool with you niggas, man. I don't want to be cool with you niggas. It shouldn't take for Fight Hype to call Blue or whatever they said about Blue Blood for motherfuckers to fall out with them. After all the bullshit they did. All these other channels, after all the bullshit they did. You still want to smile and be cool with them. After all the racist shit that Ellie Sackback be doing, that niggas don't act like that don't exist. Oh, let's just comb over that. Let's just smooth that. No, nigga. No. I'm too real, bro. I'm not about to be rubbing shoulders with you niggas, dog. No, once you cross me, you lost me, dog. And that's real shit, dog. Ain't no second chance, third chances, bro. That's that shit for marriage, nigga. Second and third chances for marriage. Ain't no second and third fucking chances. Once you do some hoe ass shit like that, that's embedded in the internet forever. You know what? Steven Espinosa, I understand his stance to Fred. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I understand trying to protect his fighter, Keith Thurman, but he's a hoe. Keith Thurman's a hoe. We all know it. You can feed the bullshit to the birds. You know what I'm saying? You can feed the bullshit. I don't want the bullshit. Like I said, I just want the older trainers. I want the older trainers thought, the older fighters thought. That's the only interviews I want, the old heads. Some of the young dudes, I interview them because they're young and they're hungry. But that middle class people, that same shit that, you know, like the Earl Spencers, the Crawfords, them middle dudes like that. I really, it's exceptions to the rule, but I'm really not into them, man. Into getting interviews. It's the same shit. They not happy about interviewing. They seem like we doing them a favor by them letting us interview them. Niggas don't know you. We giving you free promotion. You act like it's an issue. You know the Charlos are good interviewers too, but some of these niggas don't even. I'm telling you, I got some horror stories about niggas getting interviews, man. You know, if the same people will, you know, let me talk about them, or I had them come on and talk about their horror interviews they done had, nigga, it'll blow your mind, man. Just knowing shit I know. A lot of these dudes don't. They don't want to be boxers. They don't love this shit. They do it for the check. In my Meek Mill's voice, they do it for the check, man. But y'all know what the business is, man. Shout out to K Black in the building, and my boy CB Sports TV, New Fat Boy Fitness. I see you out here, man. I got this cold ass Pacer hat, bro. Cold boy, man. I bought that motherfucker from a store. That bitch cold blooded. I'm thinking about going to South Bend for the Notre Dame Michigan game, man. I might go to that hole, man. First game. My uncle, he got a business in South Bend. See if he want to roll to that bitch, man. I'm a big Michigan fan, dog. Humongous Michigan fan. And make sure y'all go check out S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. I've been dropping videos over there, man, for sure. I've been dropping videos. If I get done, if I accomplish what I accomplish, I have some high school coverage from the Prep Classic in Wayne State and Detroit, Michigan. I'm gonna be down there covering some of the high school game as well. I got some different things coming as well. Depending on how my other channel pan out, I'm not sure, man. I'm waiting for that whole to monetize, man. So if it do or don't monetize, I'll be starting a radio show over there, and eventually I'll bring the radio show over to boxing as well. Setting up the equipment right now. I'll have some good lighting, great webcam, great microphone. So y'all be able to call in at some point and let me know what y'all think. But then, if you haven't joined the boxing, the Boycott Group, which will be more than Boycott Group, we're going to show classic fights one Saturday or a couple of days out the week. We have a fight party. We put on classic fights to show y'all what the old school boxing look like. We'll rescore them, and then we'll come on here, go live, and have a discussion about them. But it's basically the boycott fights that need to be boycotted to take the viewership away from. But also, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links in the description. If you want to email me, that's there as well. You want to know where I get my intro beats from, that link is there as well. Always showing love. You want to donate, the PayPal link is there. Shout out to the super chats. Go ahead and go catch Trill Boxing Talk. We gone.